Hola, what's up, Divine Feminine? Welcome to your reading. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kendra. This is going to be a Divine Feminine reading for mid-July, okay? So, Divine Feminine, I keep getting distracted with this reading. My distraction is my kid. But I wanted to make sure that this reading was I didn't have any distractions. There were no interruptions. I feel like we definitely deserve clear cut communication, clear cut just clarity, direction, no distractions. I don't know about you, but that's exactly where I am. So yeah. Um, let's see. So there were a couple things that has been taking place. Well, yeah. Well, not things that have been taking place. There's a couple of songs that I've been channeling. There's a lot of different energies that are taking place um, within the Divine Feminines, okay? So, the first song that I channel for us, because I resonate with the collective as well, is um, um, dang. I'm hearing a whole nother song in my head now. I'm hearing that I'm still in love. That I'm still in love. Who sings that song? Her name is Toya. Somebody Toya. But anyways, there was a song that was in my head for the longest. Now I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it. But anyways, so there are two other songs that I can remember the name of because I wrote them down. So we have Everybody Plays the Fool, and that's the main ingredient. That's by the main ingredient. But when I was listening to the song on YouTube Music, the album cover had, on the album cover, it had the word bitter at the top of it, okay? So I feel like that bitter energy is DF, Divine Feminine Energy, and karmic energy, and I'm going to explain to you why. So the Divine Feminine is, I feel like the divine feminine, we felt bitter in the past. I don't feel like that's our current energy right now. Like we're in a bitter place. If you are, I feel like you'll come out of it very soon, or you should be wanting to come out of that energy, so that you can heal. Okay, so I don't really feel like we're like bitter, like in a jealous state. I feel like the bitterness is just kind of disappointment rather, where the karmic energy is bitter because you boo boo the fool. Whatever games you try to play, manipulate, and all that stuff, that stuff is backfiring, and they're feeling that energy. Us divine feminines who have been doing the work, well, I don't know about you, but I feel damn good. You know what I'm saying? I feel great. I've been doing the inner work. I've been taking inventory for myself. Accountability. We are here in this energy currently, divine feminine, but that's only because we have decided to leave certain things in the past. Okay, so that's why that wand is there in the corner. This wand is here. We may be sitting. For I just heard weeping may come for a night, but joy comes in the morning light. Like divine feminine, you're not really worried about the things that are going on around you, like the world. Like, and I don't mean like you're in like an arrogant way. You're just not of the world. You don't see, you're not worried about these illusions, pictures that people be painting. Can y'all see that right there? You're not worried about, you know what I'm saying, the pictures that people may be painting, maybe of you, or facades that people made things to seem like. You know what I'm saying? You know which direction you're going in. You see the bigger picture with this big ass window right there. It's just you're kind of like I'm just waiting on my moment. Like I'm waiting on my moment. You know how like double dutch, you be like, okay, I'm finna jump in. I'm finna jump in. And I feel like it's not that you're not putting in the efforts. It's just kind of spirit has you in a kind of like in the like the not even in the hallway. Like you in the doorway, but you ain't into the room just yet. but you slowly creeping. We're making our way through there. Okay. I feel like anything that was holding us back in the past that was keeping us here in this energy is no longer doing so. And that is why the hangman is no longer in suspension. You're no longer in suspension about a lot of things. And that is giving you the catalyst to move forward. Okay. I also feel like just because there's been a lot of heavy Venus energy recently, a lot of these tarot readings have been about love. It's been about people returning. It's been about people reuniting. Returning, reuniting, it's the same thing. It's about people uniting with one another. Also coming into meeting your soul tribe. You know what I'm saying? People who are like-minded individuals, people who are on the same kind of, vibes that you're on. If you're, on your spiritual journey, you're meeting others who are there too, people who are just wanting more from just life. You know what I mean? Like they're not wanting more for life, but they're understanding how to create a better life for themselves. That's it right there. So I do have a few cards out here. Oh, let me finish. Before I get into these cards right here. So we have divine feminine, everybody plays a fool, the main ingredient, bitter, both divine feminine and the karmic. And then we have money trees. Money trees. Money trees. I broke that song down like a baby. I broke that song down. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna share it with you, divine feminine. Here we go. So this is definitely our energy. If you go listen to the song, um it's by Kendrick Lamar. He mentions a lot of different things. There's like talks about like somebody stealing. So we have karmas could have been stealing some things. It could have been stealing from the divine masculines. If you have been following this kind of divine feminine timeline for a little while, then you guys might be familiar with who your twin flame is or your soulmate. Okay. I wanted to say soulmate first, and I said twin flame. Like it just rolled off my tongue so easily, and I wanted to say soulmate. But you're coming into union with a new soulmate, which you have free will. You can do what you want. Okay. But yeah, so there could have been people like stealing from the divine feminines or divine masculines, money. I don't really feel like it's energy. I definitely feel like there's people were stealing money. People was doing sneaky shit. STDs came up. He talked about in that song. He talked about he went to go see Shireen. If you're familiar with Kendrick Lamar and the Good Kid, Mad City album, he references, you know what I'm saying, how he went to go see some female and he got, yeah. So there's STD, and then he said something about in the song where he was eating noodles with hot sauce. So maybe these people are on a low budget. Like the money is funny, all right. And then someone's trying to steal. That came up in the song. He talked about that a lot. So I think in the song they were like trying to hit licks or something like that. So karmas could have been trying to hit licks. I've also got the energy that somebody was coming back from some bull mess that they did, some kind of bull corn that they did to the divine feminine. It could be anybody. It could be your divine masculine, it could be a masculine energy. It could be co-worker, friends, family. And then we have and then they say in the song that like in the bridge, but the one in front of the gun lives forever. So I really feel like if you're tapped into your divine feminine energy, like you're learning how to balance your masculine side and your feminine side. And right now you may be more on in your masculine energy, but you're embracing your femininity, but you're balancing the two of them. Okay. So I feel like in the past, divine feminine was very masculine. Divine feminine was very, I don't need any help. I can do this. I can do that. Blah, 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 blah. And also could have been like not showing herself a lot of love, which is very kind of too independent, if that's a thing. Yeah, okay. But then also like being very helpful to others and not being able to receive, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like there's been this really strange, awkward transition for divine feminines to be an energy of receiving, but also having to understand like where to draw the lines and boundaries with certain people so that they can be, get the love that they deserve from the appropriate individuals, okay? And that could be, like I said, meeting your soul tribe vibe. I mean, your soul tribe, it could be a soul tribe vibe. You could be meeting your soul tribe. You could be meeting like-minded individuals, okay? So, yeah, but with that, the one in front of the gun list forever, divine feminine, now that you're in a really good energy, like you're you know high vibrational, baby. Doesn't mean that you don't have bad days or anything, but you're really learning your power. You're really able to control your starting to realize that you control your thoughts, you control your destiny, you control your life, you control the destination in which you go in. Okay, you're in this essence of where you feel powerful, in which you definitely should. Okay, but that makes you feel, but that almost kind of makes it this illusion of like the divine feminine is the marauder. I hope I'm saying that right, for what a karmic female energy. Okay, so there's something like she needs to live up to, but you can never live up to that. You can never live up to divine feminine. You either are or you're not, right? So that's the reason why it's like a martyr, it's like a facade, it's like this bigger, larger than life, where it's just like, no, if you do the work, it's like, oh, here's this goddess, be this goddess. Somebody putting you on a pedestal and not knowing all the things that you had to go through, all the transformations, all the, what I'm saying, sacrifices, the, not receiving the love that you deserve, what I'm saying? All of these things that you had to endure to get to this moment. Like, baby girl, baby boy, do you not know? This has been a journey, okay? So it's like, no, don't put me on the pedestal. You do the work. You take the self inventory. Don't be projecting. Do the work. Really figure out why you operate the way you do like that. Why this, why that, why when you're in a relationship you like this, why you attract these kind of people, why your friends like this, why you know what I'm saying? Why? Question all of it. How you gonna learn something if you don't ever question it? You're just gonna take for what, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. If I tell you all these cars are worth $50,000 a piece, are you come on? Are you gonna go just believe me and then try to go buy a home, $200,000 home with 4 cars because I told you they were $50,000 a piece? Or are you gonna go do your research and you're gonna find that out for yourself? Okay, so that's definitely divine feminine energy. Is, baby, I'm figuring this out for myself. I had to go through it. You don't know how many people lost in the fire, in the pits, it was rough. But anyways, and then to add the icing on the cake of this money trees thing here, this song, this energy for the divine feminine, he constantly repeats in the song, the chorus is, money trees is a perfect place for shade, and that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. So divine feminine is sitting in the shade looking pretty, baby. And you deserve that. We deserve that. Okay, divine feminine. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have 5 oracle cards. Let me touch on this chariot real fast. Do you see this chariot card? Okay. There are a couple different timelines. I don't really know. I don't know your life. We can pull some energy on it, but I just, I'm saying that you may be in this feminine, energy right now, divine feminine, where things are about to kick off for you. Okay, so you're no longer stuck here because you made the effort to what am I hearing, like like a round them up. Like it's like the universe, your spirit guys, they're like, it's like a roll call. They're like, roll call. And it's like, um like tonight we ride, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's going, I'm hearing in my head, it's going down tonight, tonight it goes down, hey, like, baby, we about to ride out, okay, we going. And but I'm also, if you're not just in this like single energy right now, waiting for somebody new, I feel like these are the divine masculines who are tapping into their spirituality. They're probably going through, or have already went through, the dark night of the soul. And so they will, if they're not returning currently, then they are about to. And it's going to happen quite fast because we have this Chariot card out here. It also has a number 7, could be in 7 days you could hear from this individual. I'm looking at the 2 of Wands, could be 2, okay? With the Hangman, 12, could be 3 days, okay? Could be 12 days. But yeah, so it's something that's happening fast and it's orchestrated. Look how that white horse is like coming at you. Boom. It's just coming. Like, I don't know why I said that, but why I hum that, but it feels like there needs to be like some kind of like this music that needs to be played. Like, it's just divinely orchestrated, and it's gonna happen so beautifully and so whimsically is what I'm getting from that. But yeah, so with the oracle cards that we have right here, divine feminine, we're gonna get into this reading now. We have a new start here. So a new start is coming. New moon. We have balanced spirituality and practicality. Okay. So I really feel like that's that duality card, okay? The yin and the yang. So you learn this, your spiritual, you're learning your spiritual side is to, you've learned the lesson. The practical side is, and this is not ego, but even though you forgive, do not forget. Okay. We have that full moon in Pisces. That's really very much Pisces energy. It's like, I'll love you forevermore, but I also will not forget how things went or how you made me feel. You know what I mean? It's just because I can forgive you doesn't mean I have to say, oh, it's fine, and deal with it. I don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Then we have work through your fears here. Okay, with that new moon in Scorpio, you could be dealing with the Pisces, could be dealing with a Cancer with the Chariot card, 2 of Wands. This could be your sign as well, or you dealing with these particular signs. The Wands is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Chariot is Cancer. The Hangman, I'm not sure. I know the Hermit is Virgo, but we don't have the Hermit out here. But we have Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, and Aries out here. So the next card is a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, you see that? So I really feel like this is going to bring this energy that we're going into, like I said, or we're currently in, is balancing things out. You're balancing your feminine side and your masculine side, okay? And the masculines are as well. They are balancing themselves out. They're able to be in touch with the feminine side in a healthy, positive way. Like we are able to balance out our masculinity in a healthy and positive way. Femininity as well. You know what I mean? Being able to ask for help or being able to let people know, I don't know, how you're feeling without it being not aggressive maybe, or standoffish. I don't know. Whatever your masculine side is to you, like, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe without the ego. Without the ego. Divine feminine. And then we have a fiery climax is approaching here. Okay. With that full moon in Aries. I almost said Taurus. Maybe we're dealing with somebody named Terry. Taurus energy possibly. Let's see here. No, I don't want these cards. I don't know why I picked up them Moonology deck. Divine Feminine, let's see. What new start? What new energies are coming in for us? What new energies are coming in for us? I mean, we kind of know. Let's see what other messages the universe and such as the spirit guides have for us here. So we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, I really feel like the Ace of Swords here is us starting to really gain power, gain control of our thoughts, and being able to action them in a way that is methodical in a spiritual way, if that makes sense. What I mean by is alchemizing our energies to manifest our desires, creating our reality with our thoughts. And that is what's really transforming us. We're really able to be conscious of the things that we're wanting and what we do not want. And also learning how to detach so that it can come into you. That, my dear, is beautiful. It is not easy to detach from the things that we desire, but we are definitely, do you see that at the bottom? Him coming to your house. Him coming to your house, Divine Feminine. I don't know. I'm just playing. I don't know who coming to your house, girl. You tell me who coming to your house, Divine Feminine. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. I'm gonna show you that card up close, and then the Judgment card here. Okay, so yeah, that just confirms what I was speaking on in regards to releasing control. The Seven of Wands is all about control, movement, manipulation. Okay, his hand is kind of like coming up off of it, and allowing the situation to unfold naturally, allowing for the universe to do its magic. Okay. And I think that's what this is all about here, is that this is the stapling energy right now that we are in. It's crazy because look how I'm seated on the floor and I'm like, I'm comfortable here. And it's not that I'm comfortable. It's just like, this is just temporary before I, change up my setup again. So it's like, here I am. I'm chilling right now. Eventually I'll switch it up. You know what I mean? It'll be better, it'll be larger. I see the bigger picture. So while I'm here, I'm going to be working to where I can get set up the way I want to. Okay, so I feel that. And yeah, with this Judgment card, I really just feel like we're purging ourselves. Like, and this is not like purging self. Yeah, it is. This is totally purging flesh, detaching. Like, just really saying, like, you know what? If it leaves, okay. You don't want to, like, if people keep doing, okay. Whatever. If something don't work out for you, okay. You happen to lose something, it's fine. It happened. I was supposed to enjoy it for that moment that I was supposed to enjoy it for, and understand that everything in life is a teacher. Every experience that we experience is a teacher within itself. If you lose something, well, I'm glad I had it in the moments that I had it. It served its purpose at that moment. So if I lose it, then I no longer needed it. And to really be in that state is what really is. It's like, it is the most. I had this thought earlier today where I was just like, I am so okay. I'm okay. It's like, I'm okay. Like, after you go through so many L's, not taking L's. I mean, you could be taking lessons, but you go through so many L's. You go through so many lessons. Whatever comes next is like, okay. Have you ever watched? Do you watch TikTok? Are you guys? I love TikTok. So on TikTok, there's this sound where it's like the universe. A lot of people, a lot of spiritual people or spiritual hashtags use this sound, and it's like the person's like, me quitting my job or something like that, and the universe is like, are you ready for your next adventure? And you're like, no. And the person's like, no, or something like that. And then the sound goes, good. Like, you don't know where you're going, but you just have this tenacity, this resiliency, this persistent energy that you're not gonna be duped because you learned the lessons. The universe ain't gonna send you through no more circus hoops. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about that. But you know what you require. And it's not about what you deserve, because when you're in alignment, to be in alignment and to receive, you you have to know that you are that. So it's like if you're desiring something, you need to become that thing in which you desire so that you may attract it. Let me say it again. When you desire something, you need to be that thing in which you desire so that you can attract it. I'm saying it for myself. I'm going to say it one more time. Say it with me. When you desire something, you need to be that thing in which you desire so you may attract it. If you want love, you need to be the highest form of love. Otherwise, the level of love that you are at is the level of love that you will receive. When you want clients, you need to be in the energy of actively pursuing them, give or take. Actively being in an energy to put out the things that would attract the kind of clientele you want. You want a certain type of clientele, you have to present your business in a certain way, okay? To make the clientele that you're desiring desire you. I mean, whatever it is that whatever it is that you're wanting to attract, you need to be in that energy. And you will eventually get there, but you have to go through L's. You have to go through L's to get to what you're wanting, to fully receive what it is that you desire. Okay? Divine Feminine, I almost want to be, I want to finish the reading right there. That's crazy. Let me pull a few oracle cards out, and then we're going to be done. Council of Light says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So yeah, I feel like this is, you have spiritual guides and teachers, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, however that resonates for you, whomever it is that you honor, they are assisting you. They're using different things around you to relay certain messages to you so that you can vibrate higher. Myself being one, a council of the light, you know what I mean? You are the highest council of the light because you create your destiny by your thoughts. So if you feed yourself positive things, even when times are rough, even if you having a day where you're like, it's okay to feel like that, but you get back up and you go hard again, okay? So you are being protected. Look at that. You are being protected. You are being looked out for, okay? You see that? How his arms kind of like stretch out above everybody. So it's like the Most High. Then you have the spiritual realm and, so on and so forth, so on, going down to you here at the bottom. Okay? So you are being looked out for, provided for. We have Lemuria here, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. The things that you are thinking about are manifesting for you rapidly. So be careful of the thoughts that you're thinking about because you are literally creating your destiny right now. Divine Feminine, that is going to be the end of your reading here for mid-July. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Kendra. Thank you. Please like it, subscribe. I will be back. And share with a friend if you feel the need to, okay? Thank you so much. Love you, Divine Feminines.